Hey, I had something I wanted to ask you about. It's about your dad's company. Do you have time right now?
About Dad's company? What do you want to know?
Do you think you could get me a job?
Oh, is something up? This is kind of sudden. Are you looking for work? You already have a job. Did something happen, Amir?
I did. I do. It's just that there have been some issues for me at work. My manager doesn't like me for some reason, and he's been giving me a lot of trouble lately. I've been trying to decide what to do. I think it might be best for me if I just quit and find something else.
Oh, wow, really? You've never mentioned anything about it before. I had no idea.
I didn't want to complain. I thought I could do anything if I really put my mind to it. I'm tough enough to handle most things. But my manager is really making life hard for me. He's managed to make a lot of the staff dislike me. I feel really isolated at work. It's gotten to the point that I hate coming to work every day and I don't really feel like I have a future here.
Really? That sounds awful. I'm sorry to hear it.
I thought about trying to change departments or to ask for a transfer, but it really isn't a great time of year for that. Since we're getting married soon, I thought it would be better to see if maybe your dad could get me a job at his place instead. It seemed like it might be a better option in the long run anyway.
I don't know. I guess I could ask. Have you thought about talking to him yourself?
It's not that easy for me just to outright ask him about it. He's your dad and I want him to think well of me. It feels a bit weird to ask him myself. I don't want him to think that I want special treatment or that I need help getting a job. I know I could find something, but it could be really nice to work for him.
I get that. I might feel weird going to your father for a favor too. Just keep in mind they do completely different work at his company than what you're used to. It would be a pretty big change. Are you sure you'd be okay with that?
I've already given it plenty of thought. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm pretty good at adapting. I can roll with just about anything, and change doesn't really bother me at all. Honestly, I like a challenge. I'm sure I could do well at your dad's company. It won't take me long to pick it all up and fit in perfectly.
If you say so.
I'm sure of it. Besides, wouldn't it make your dad happy to have me working there? It's a nice way to be closer to each other. I think he'd be proud to work side by side with his son-in-law. If I can do a really good job, I may even inherit the company from him one day.
Well, that's never gonna happen. No offense. I have an older brother, in case you've forgotten. He's gonna inherit the company. Dad's been planning that since we were kids.
There's always a chance. Never say never, right? If I work really hard, I could show more dedication and do a better job than your brother. It's possible I could become head of the company one day if I show your father I have what it takes. If I manage to pull it off, that would make you the president's wife, right? How does that sound, Gemma? Kind of fancy, right?
To be honest, that sort of thing just doesn't matter that much to me. I don't care what your job is if you're happy. Either way, anything involving the company is up to my dad. It's his company, he's the one that makes the decisions.
Of course. But can you try asking him for me? I would really appreciate it. Obviously, I'll talk to him about it too. I just thought it would sound better if it came from you first. Make it sound like it's your idea. If it's something you want, I'm sure he'll be keen.
I'll give it a try. I'll let you know what he says. But keep in mind that it isn't a sure thing, okay? Don't just quit your job yet. I think it's a good idea to keep looking around for something else. Maybe you could still ask for a transfer.
I totally get that. I don't want your dad to think I'm a loser or anything. We're getting married soon, and I don't want to be unemployed when we start our future together either.
I'm glad we're on the same page.
I'll keep looking for something. Who knows, I may get lucky, but I'll also be waiting to hear back about your dad's company too. Thanks, babe.
Okay, I'm telling you not to expect too much, okay?
Oh, I almost forgot. Don't worry about making dinner tonight. I'm grabbing dinner with some friends before I head home.
What? Again? You've been going out almost every night lately.
It is what it is. I have a lot of friends. It's one of the few ways we get to see each other. I've got the day after tomorrow off. Why don't we spend the day together? I mean the whole day. We could do whatever you like. How does that sound?
Okay, that sounds good to me. Just don't drink too much tonight, okay? You don't want a hangover at work tomorrow.
You don't have to worry about me. I'll have a drink or two at most, promise.
He showed up just like I knew he would. It's always the same with this guy. He come waltzing in with his chest all puffed up and acting like he's the king of the place. So, do you want to call it? No, not yet. Please wait just a little longer. I haven't made up my mind just yet. You haven't made up your mind yet? Don't you think you've heard enough to know what a piece of crap he is? What else do you need? You've got all the pictures I've taken, and there are plenty of those. Isn't that enough? Of course I'm going to confront him about it. I'm going to make him pay. And I really appreciate your help, Jade. You're the one that put me onto him. If it weren't for you, I'd have no idea. But I don't think it's the right time just yet. I just want to make sure I have everything lined up. If I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it right. Girl, you can be scary sometimes. I'm sorry he turned out to be such a rat, but it's good that you found out early. Way better to know early than late. I'm glad you got to see the real him. Yeah, that's true. I wish I'd found out before we got engaged. At least we aren't married yet. That would be so much worse. Well, it looks like he's going to have another big night tonight. Do you want me to do the usual? Yes, please. I'll pay you for your trouble. Don't be ridiculous. You don't have to pay me. You and I are old friends, Gemma. You don't owe me anything. Plus, I want to see this guy go down for hurting my friend. That's really sweet of you, Jade. But isn't this pretty stressful for you? You're having to deal with that idiot. It's fine. Don't worry about it. He's such a pompous dum-dum. He's what my mom would call dumber than a sack of potatoes. Every time he opens his mouth, I just see a baked potato talking in my head. It's all I can imagine. What on earth? But you aren't wrong. He can be a real blowhard. Oh, hey, he's coming over. I'll tell you all about it later. Okay, thanks. You're the best. Hello, Amir. Are you going to be coming home on time tonight? I have something I've been wanting to talk to you about.
Uh-oh, is it big? Is it something we could just text, or do we need to talk about it in person?
In person, please. It's about our future. It's too important for text.
Oh, is it about the job? Did you finally talk to your dad for me? I was hoping you would. That's it, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. I wanted to talk to you about it when you got home. I mean, if it isn't going to be too late.
Dang, today's gonna be tough. I've already got plans. I'm gonna go out with some people to grab a drink after work today. But you can go ahead and tell me over text. I don't mind. I want to hear how it went ASAP. What did he say? Should I go ahead and put in my 2 weeks notice now? Or did he want to wait for the end of the month?
I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. They don't have a job open for you. They can't hire you right now.
Huh? Nothing?
He said that you just don't have the kind of experience they're looking for. The work is just really different from anything you've done before. Also, they don't really like the thought of nepotism. It would be different if you had some relevant experience, but just using your connection to get a job doesn't really sit well with my dad.
Are you serious? What is his freaking problem? I'm his future son-in-law, for crying out loud. What did you say to him? Did you even try to convince him?
I did try, but he said there really wasn't any way he could give you a job.
Well, crap. Okay then. You aren't very helpful, are you?
What do you mean by that?
I'm saying that you're totally useless. I just asked you for this one small thing and you couldn't pull it off. Do you even really want to marry me? You can't even do something this simple for me. What's the point? Why should we get married if you can't even do the littlest thing for me, huh? What's in it for me?
What's in it for you? I thought you wanted to get married because you loved me. Isn't that the point?
Don't be so naive. I mean, I like you just fine. You'll do, but your dad is loaded. That's the main reason I wanted to marry you. You seriously didn't realize? You really think I'm just marrying you for you and that the money has nothing to do with it? That's so pathetic that it's kind of cute, actually.
How can you say that? That's awful.
I'm the one that's awful? Take a look in the mirror, kid. You couldn't even help me get a job with your dad, even though I asked you nicely. You're his daughter. You could have talked him into it if you really wanted to. Dads are always suckers for their little girls, no matter how old they get. I'm your fiance, for God's sake. The least you could do is help me out a little. You should really think about what you're bringing to the table here.
What I'm bringing to the table?
It's your fault that I can get a job with your dad's company. You must have screwed it up somehow. Maybe you didn't ask the right questions. Maybe you made me look bad. You're the problem, not me. If you can't do anything for me, I don't need you around.
You don't need me. Excuse me, what are you saying?
Wow, you really are dense, aren't you? I'm saying that I don't need you. I don't want you. You're just in the way, a nuisance. There won't be any wedding. We aren't getting married.
I'm in your way? Seriously?
Here's the deal. You can go to your dad and have a heart-to-heart with him. Get him to hire me. More importantly, make sure he promises that I'm going to inherit the company. I'll be the head of the business when he retires. If you can handle that, we can get married. If you can't, I'm going to want that ring back. So what'll it be?
You're asking me?
I'm telling you, if you really work that pea brain of yours, I think you'll figure it out. Do you really want to get married or not? I'm a good catch. I can have another girl lined up in a minute, so you'd better think fast. Until you can figure out how to make your dad give me the job, consider the engagement off.
The engagement is off? What are you even saying? Are you breaking up with me?
Oh my God, Gemma, how are you not getting this? Is there a brain in that little head of yours? It's like the lights are on, but nobody's home. I'm gonna give you some time to think about it. You'll figure it out eventually. Talk to you later.
Wait just a minute. Don't go right now. Amir, don't ignore me, please. Ah, here he showed up. Is it cool if I head over too? Yeah, that's fine. It's all pretty much over between us now. I'm sorry to ask for your help when it's so late in the evening. I just want a little more evidence. Oh, please, it's fine. I hear he's saying he can't go home tonight. I think it's about that time. This is gonna be good. Yeah, I think you're right. I really genuinely appreciate you. Oh, stop it. I'm just doing what any friend would do. I can't see you with a guy like him, Gemma. I'm just glad you're finally breaking up. It's about time. You deserve so much better than that sleazeball. Thanks for saying that. It makes me feel a little better. I feel like such an idiot that I couldn't see through him. It's like I was blind because he was mine. I wanted him to be the person I hoped he was. Don't feel bad. Lots of people do that. You were trying to see the good in him. That's all. And he's handsome and puts on a good show. He can be very convincing when he puts his mind to it. If I didn't know better, I might not know it's all an act either. No wonder you fell for him. Yeah, he really played me. I'm going to be super careful from now on. I'm not getting used by another man ever again. Oh, yeah. I have all the data I've collected so far. I've got recordings, pictures, text messages. I've got the works. I'll bring it all with me. Thank you so much. What on earth would I do without you, Jade? Maybe I'll quit my job and become a private investigator. Ooh, I could go undercover. How cool would that be? I could be a spy. Sexy, right? That's not a bad idea. No joke, you're actually really good at this. And you seem like you enjoy it. I'll bet I could find a job just like that. Oh, speaking of finding things, he still hasn't caught on to me at all. I almost can't believe it myself. He just yammers away, saying anything and everything. He hasn't noticed a thing. It's been pretty fun, actually. He isn't exactly the cautious type. Plus, he loves an audience. I think it's all gone exactly like you thought it would. I should have known you'd be right. Yeah, thankfully he's an idiot. It made it easy to do my job. On that note, I'm ready, so I'm gonna head out. Okay, thanks. I'll be waiting.
Well, have you had a chance to think things over? Hey, you, don't ignore me, text me back. I hope you have some good news for me. Did you talk to your dad yet? I've given you plenty of time. When should I plan to start the new job? Have you got some dates for me yet? Are you ignoring me? You better not be. I can't seem to find you anywhere. You ran off and left the apartment without even leaving a note. And you aren't at your parents' house either, apparently. So where are you? What are you trying to do? Make me mad? Is this some kind of game to you? I said, answer me. I really wish you would answer me. I miss you and I'm worried about you. I'm trying to be serious with you. I wish you would listen to me. Don't you understand? I quit my job, did you know? I'm counting on you. I took a leap of faith when I quit because I know you'll come through for me. You're all that I have left. You're everything to me now. We should work together. We can go to your father and tell him that we'll take good care of his company. He'll be happy, won't he, knowing the company's in such good hands? I've been waiting for you in this empty apartment all by myself. I just wander room to room, hoping to find you there. I haven't been good enough to you. I shouldn't have been such a burden. Once I start the job at your dad's company, I'll be better. I'll put you first. You'll be the most important thing in my life. I'll wait another week. You can take the time you need. I'll be here. Come home, Gemma, please. I miss you.
Oh my gosh, Jade, you won't believe this. I must have 1,000 messages from him at this point. My inbox is full. Whoa! Well, congratulations. I don't really feel like celebrating, but I finally got everything done. I'm ready to take him on. Okay, now that does deserve a celebration. Well done. A month can be a long time, can't it? I bet it's gonna be worth the wait. Yeah, it was a long time, but watching him get more and more romantic over time was actually kind of fun. He started sounding more like Romeo than himself. Romeo? Did he send you poetry or something? Gemma, Gemma, wherefore art thou Gemma? But really, he hasn't changed at all, has he? He's still his same old slimy self. What do you mean? Oh, well, that's just perfect. Same old Amir. Isn't it? I've collected screenshots from several different people. I'll save them all for you. I could print them out and put them into an album if you like. Wouldn't that be fun? Just the files, please. Thank you so much. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm actually looking forward to tomorrow. Me too. I can't help myself. I can't wait to see his face. What do you think it'll look like? I bet he grabs his things and runs out of the apartment. I'd put $100 on it. Oh, we're better now. I'll bet $200 he doesn't even stop to get his things. He just keeps running. Maybe he'll even cry. You should know I think he's running out of cash these days. I haven't seen him going out much lately. I doubt he has the cash to spend on drinking and partying anymore. You might as well hit him where it hurts. The time is ripe. That's the plan. Even if he isn't home, I don't mind waiting for him. I'm gonna give him exactly what's coming to him, and I can't wait. This is gonna be so much fun. I can't wait. See you tomorrow. Yeah, I'll see you then. I'm home right now. Where have you gone? Will you be home soon?
Huh? You came back? Thank God, I was starting to think you would never come home, Gemma. I can't drop exactly what I'm doing right now. Can you just wait a little bit? I'll be there as soon as I can. I have something I want to show you.
I also have a present for you. Several, actually.
Several? Huh? Did you buy me some suits? That makes sense. If I'm going to be starting a new job for your dad, I need to look the part. It's just like you to think of something like that for me. You've got everything set up for me, right? You're the best.
That would have been nice, wouldn't it?
What do you mean that would be nice? I don't think I follow you. Can't you be a little more clear? Anyway, I'm just glad you're back home. I feel so much better knowing that you're right there now.
That's good to hear. Why don't you hurry home now? I'm waiting on you.
I'll be there as soon as I can. I'm kind of in the middle of something right this minute. Just wait a little while, okay? I'll be there soon. I'll hurry.
I understand. Just come as fast as you can. What is up with you? You can't just run away the second you see someone's face. You barely came in before you ran back out the door. Don't you think that was a bit rude?
Don't joke about it. It isn't funny. Why was everyone at the apartment? Even your dad was there. And Jade too. What was she doing there? And how does she know where we live?
What? I didn't tell you? Jade is one of my best friends. We've known each other since we were little girls. I thought you would have known that. You guys work at the same place.
Huh?
I guess she is pretty quiet around work. I think she keeps it pretty toned down at the office. I'm not that surprised you didn't notice her there.
Wait, are you serious? You've got to be lying. I thought Jade was a stripper.
She has 2 jobs, actually. Oh, but then I guess I shouldn't say you work at the same place anyway. I should say you used to work at the same place. Considering you quit your job, you don't work anywhere.
Wait just a minute. What's going on here? You've completely ignored me for the last month, and now you show up with your family and friends? What the heck have you been up to? What are you planning?
Today, I plan to ruin your life.
Ruin my life? What are you saying? Why would you want to do that?
The entire time you've been engaged to me, you've been wasting your time and money fooling around with other girls. You cheat on me all the time. You even cheat on the girls you cheat on me with. You've been hanging out in bars and strip clubs almost every night. And you didn't quit your job. You messed up so badly at work that they fired you. I know everything. I know every little thing.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. Someone has been lying to you. You! Where did you get that?
What? Do you have something to say? I'm engaged to the oldest daughter of an important businessman. They have a huge company. Once I marry her, I'll become head of the company. Then I can ditch the ugly broad and marry you instead. You're the one I really want. Is that what you wanted to say?
No, that's just... It's not like that.
That's not all. I have so many pictures of you going into hotels with other women. So many other women. I don't even know how you find them. You said that if you really cried and clung to me, I was sure to get you an even better position in the company. You'd jump straight to running the place. And then you'd jump straight out of our marriage and into someone else's.
What? Where did you hear that? I said no such thing.
Oh, really? That's funny, because all of it was recorded. I've listened and that sounds like exactly what you said. Would you like to listen? It's pretty interesting.
How?
You kept going back to the club Jade works at. You always run your mouth. You couldn't resist bragging to the other guys at the bar and talking yourself up to all the dancers, could you? You never even realized you were being recorded. You just went on and on about your big, bright future running the company and leaving me behind.
Jade, she always looked like she was so thrilled to listen to me. I should have known she was up to something. That little liar. She's just as responsible as I am for pouring me drinks and egging me on. This is all her fault.
She's been a great friend to me. She supported me and given me a lot of strength. And she's also helped me see what a stupid jerk you are. You can't blame her for anything. You didn't even notice she worked at the same office as you during the day. It's not like she had to be sneaky to record you or take pictures. Apparently, you wouldn't notice an elephant if it walked right in front of you.
That's totally different. She never even looked like the same person. You should have seen her with all the makeup on. I think that she even wore a wig. That is not how she dresses at the office.
Of course she doesn't. That's why you didn't notice her. You like a flashy girl with a bunch of makeup, don't you? Pretty much the opposite of me.
Don't jerk me around. This isn't funny, Gemma. Are you trying to make me look like an idiot?
Don't try to blame me for this. This is all your fault. You've been running around behind my back the entire time.
It's not that big of a deal. I may have cheated once or twice, but most guys do. If you really wanted to marry me, you wouldn't freak out about it. You'd let it go.
Are you really that stupid? No one wants to marry a cheater. They just get duped into it. Who would want to marry somebody like you anyway? What's in it for me?
What's that supposed to mean?
Do you want to know the real reason my dad wouldn't have hired you? It didn't matter if I wanted him to or not. You completely lack the skills and ability to do the job. You'd be totally useless to the company.
There's no way of knowing that. He won't know if he can do it or not unless he gives me the chance to try.
He doesn't just give free handouts to anybody, you know. The company doesn't need someone that doesn't have any experience or even any good sense. They couldn't even train you to do the work. You don't have the brains for it.
Wait just a minute, you. Who are you all of a sudden? You've never been this brave before. You won't have anything left if you break up with me. You know that, right?
Me? You're the one that won't have anything. Our apartment lease is up at the end of the month, and you don't have any money to renew the lease. You can't possibly pay the rent. You don't have a job. You don't have any prospects for one either. You can't even go back to stay with your parents at this point.
Huh?
You ran out the door before I could even talk to you. I would have told you if you would have let me. I spoke with your parents. They've seen everything as well. They know exactly what kind of a man you are. They said they'd never let you come back to live with them again after what you've done. They're too embarrassed to even call you their son.
Now you wait just a damn minute. What are you talking about? Why would they do that?
You're asking me why? Because they saw the photos, the texts, they saw everything. What did you do the entire time we were engaged? You cheated on me over and over again. You told me that I was useless and in your way when you couldn't get a job. I'm pretty sure that now that you've been fired, I'm a lot more useful than you are.
That's why I should get a job at your dad's company. If you'd help me out, it wouldn't be a problem.
No thank you. They don't need to hire a waste of space like you. They're looking for recruits with some actual talent.
Why are you acting like this? I'm your fiance, for crying out loud.
I don't think I know what you're talking about. I don't think I have a fiance. Who was it that cheated on me over and over again? Who was it that told me the engagement was off? Who threatened to leave me?
I just said that to light a fire under you.
You were trying to light a fire under me? You lit a fire, all right, but all you did was burn a bridge. I did everything for you. I kept the apartment clean. I ran all the errands. Every day when you walked in and dropped your suit on the floor, I'm the one that picked it up and put it on a hanger. I'm the one that took it to the cleaners at the end of the week. I made you lunch to take to work. I made you dinner to come home to every night. That's the woman you wanted to light a fire under?
That's stuff most wives do anyway. It isn't anything special.
We aren't even married yet. I didn't have to do squat for you if I didn't want to. Everything I've ever done for you has been because I cared about you. None of it was my duty. It was my way of saying I loved you. At this point, all of my warm feelings for you have completely dried up. I don't feel anything but anger and bitterness towards you now. When I think about your face, I just want to scream.
Hang on. Are you saying you aren't going to marry me anymore? You're serious about that?
Are you crazy? How could you possibly think I would still want to marry you after everything you've done to me? If you think I'd spend the rest of my life with you, then you must have lost your mind. I'm not going to marry you, but I am going to sue you. I'm taking you to small claims court. You owe me for the pain and suffering you've caused, and all the money I've spent on our lives together. I know a judge will side with me considering all the photos I have, and I can show how much money you were sticking in dancers' belts instead of in our bank account too. Jay took plenty of pictures for me.
What? Sue me? Hang on a second. You can't do that. It feels like you've pulled a trick on me. Were you planning this whole time? Was this some kind of game for you?
I never tricked you. I didn't do anything to you. I was so stupid I was actually in love with you, but not anymore. You brought this on yourself. You fooled yourself into thinking you could have it all. You wanted my dad's company, but a trophy wife. You thought you could have your cake and eat it too. Think again. You've been lying to me the whole time and just using me to get to my dad, his money, and his company. You're the one that's been playing tricks.
That was never my plan.
Oh, really? So, if it wasn't you, then who was it? Who was planning to leave me for someone else? Who was spending all our money on girls?
No, this is all just a big misunderstanding. I never cared about the other girls. You're the one I really wanted. I was never gonna leave you. Don't sue me. Let's not make this ugly and drag all our personal business out in public like that.
You're wasting your breath. You might as well stop. In fact, I'm asking you to stop. I don't want to listen to you anymore. I don't want to waste another second of my life on you. In case you haven't figured this out yet, we are done. It's over between you and me.
Wait a moment, I can explain. You're right, I was wrong. I made a mistake. But from here on out, you'll be my number one. I'll do my best and take good care of you. You'll be the most important thing in my life. Just give me another chance.
Don't worry about me. I'll take care of me and be my own number one from here. You should be spending your time looking for a job instead of chasing after me. If you don't come up with a job soon, you won't be able to pay your bills. If you can't come up with the money for the lease soon, you'll end up homeless. Wouldn't that be a shame?
That's taking it a bit too far, don't you think? Just listen to me. Let me explain. I can explain everything if you just give me a chance. Gemma, please.
Amir's parents were ashamed of everything their son had done to me. They didn't want to see us fighting in court, so they offered to pay me a settlement. It would at least cover some of the money I'd spent on our home while he was out chasing other women. His parents made a deal with him that he could repay them over time. The settlement felt fair enough to me, and they can sort out the repayments between themselves. I just didn't want him to get away with what he'd done with no punishment at all. I hear that I'm not the only one Amir owed money to. Apparently, he'd run up a lot of credit card debt while he was unemployed. He also had a pretty big tab at some of the clubs he was visiting. He's going to be paying things off for a long time to come. I don't know if he'll ever manage to pay it all back. Me, I moved. I found a new place to live that isn't too far from my parents' place. I wanted to do something special for Jade after everything she'd done for me. I picked a really nice steakhouse to take her to, and we went out, just the two of us. The truth of the matter is that she works at her brother's cabaret club as a manager, but she decided to pretend to be one of the dancers during our little investigation. Her day job doesn't mind that she has a second job. She's a good worker and always gets her job done with a smile. They're happy to have her there. Sometimes I think about what would have happened if Jade hadn't spotted Amir in the club and called me. What if I'd married him without ever knowing what he was planning? That's a really terrifying thought. I feel so relieved to have gotten away from him. I feel like I dodged a bullet. From now on, I'm going to live my life for me. No more bending over backwards to please some man that doesn't even care about me. I'm going to have a great life, and it's going to be on my terms. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to click the like button.